What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your October 2019 reading. This is going to be perfect for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now, if this is not resonating with you, then please check out one of your other signs, your Rising, your Moon, or your Venus. Those ones might make a little bit more sense this month, as, you know, this is general. It's not going to resonate with everybody. I would like to thank all of you guys for coming to the channel. If you are returning, thank you. What's up, girl? What's up, boy? Welcome back. If you are new, what's up? My name is Danny. Nice to meet you. Also, those of you guys who reach out for personal readings, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I love doing those for you. If you are interested in booking one yourself, then you can go to my About tab. I actually have my menu of services and the pricing, and you can email me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com, okay? So I've already pulled your cards for October, and let's really get into it. I like what's happening here. I like what's happening here this month. You know, I feel like a lot of Pisces that I've done, both in private readings and even in the general readings that we had the last couple that I posted up on this channel, you guys are really going through a hard time, like really going through a whole transformation. And some of you guys, this had to do with career. A lot of you guys, this had to do with transformation in terms of your relationships with people, whether they were intimate ones, you know, platonic, whatever. A lot of things shifting, but always for the better, right? Now, you guys start out with the Will energy, and I love this energy because it's a really deep, compassionate, loving energy, right? So it kind of like, it implies that there's like extreme like emotional like health and stability there, right? Because well personalities are always people who have gone through struggles, like they've gone through hard times, so they have compassion for others and themselves in most cases. They're really those deep thinkers, those people who are really able to dig deep and dive deep, but it's about really being really deeply compassionate and patient with yourself and calm and steady and really having that like steady and stable like emotional overall health. And I feel like you guys are really coming into a place of that. Again, I feel like a lot of you guys have really turned over a new leaf in terms of a lot of things, mostly relationship things. A lot of you Pisces I've been talking to, but it's a really good energy of, you know, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and feel the things, feeling compassion for yourself where it needs to be, and not taking old stories and just sitting in the heaviness of them, right? It's a really good card of moving on in that way. So, bottom of the deck, you guys have that Eight of Pentacles, which I love. Right underneath it was the Strength card, so I did want to talk about that too. In terms of money, I think things are going to be really good. I feel like I've been saying this to a lot of signs, but I feel like this is the time where things are kind of turning, and a lot of us are starting to reap the benefits of all the hard work that we've done. With you guys, it's no different. This month, I feel like for you guys specifically, pay attention to where you get the plug. Some of you guys have a plug that's working for you. Now, if you don't know what I mean by plug, some of you guys have someone who's out there who definitely wants to help you. And I feel like this Eight of Pentacles has a lot to do with. The Eight of Pentacles is, of course, about doing really great independent work. But I feel like because you guys are doing such great work, there are people higher ups that are noticing you and noticing your drive. And I feel like just pay attention, because I feel like there are people who want to like really bring you underneath, you know, take you under their wing this month, Pisces. Okay, so you guys start out with the Death, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups. Again, a lot of you guys have gone through some really deep transformations. Some of you guys may have been dealing with a Scorpio person, does not have to be, but nonetheless, deep transformations in terms of your life, your overall spiritual wellness, your health. A lot of you guys are eating better, deciding to do better in terms of like your actual physical health. A lot of you guys, it has to do with your relationships and transformations there. Now, Death card is something that we always see coming, right? It's like Death card isn't necessarily surprised, because we can almost see the downfall as it's happening, but it still hurts nonetheless, right? But what I do love is immediately following the Death card, you do have that Six of Wands. So there is victory there. And this was for a reason. Like everything I always say, happens for a reason. It's not like whatever happened to you in vain, and it was necessary. So really roll with that and really know that and be okay with that. It's made you stronger in so many different other ways. And again, going back to that well energy people, they've gone through stuff before. That's how they're able to recognize and have compassion for others when they go through it too, right? So it's made you stronger in every other aspect. And I feel like this is just something that had to happen. A lot of it had to do with cutting off certain situations, certain people, maybe dealing with the air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what I do have to say is a lot of this death energy with you guys has to do with being impeccable with your word, being a man and a woman of your word, saying what you mean and meaning what you say, and standing by it and standing firm, because there may have been some issues with that in the past. The High Priest is clarifying the Six of Wands. So the High Priest is the Hierophant card, right? It's all about community, really. It's about marriage, and it could be about tradition and all that stuff, yes, but it's about government, it's about institutions, it's about community, it's about finding your tribe. And overall, I feel like whatever it is that you had to ditch, whatever it is that got left behind, everything that got left behind, especially I want to say in between the times of like we were going through that eclipse season with Cancer, right? In Cancer season, all the way up to we just had that Pisces full moon. It happened because it needed to. That is a really, really big thing for you guys. Just knowing that everything happened in the time and space that it needed to, right? The World card. You guys are going to be coming up on a lot of things to celebrate. Now, and this has to do with, you know, it's a lot of this fixed energy with the World card. It has to do with you guys sticking through and sticking to something. You got the Strength card at the bottom of the deck right now. Lots of things to celebrate. Lots of connections that you're going to be making that are going to be really good and really healthy for you. It is literally time. Again, with it's like almost like the death of something brings in other room for other things, right? Now, what I want to get into and what I'm excited about getting to is this next line of King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is where the plug comes in. So this King of Pentacles is actually sitting in your place of environment. I feel like you guys have someone around you who really wants to help. This could be a boss. This could be a teacher. This could be a father. This could be an earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It does not have to be, but this person is very mature, very smart when it comes to money, very smart when it comes to business, very smart when it comes to finance. And I feel like they want to plug you with something. Look at how they are looking at this Seven of Pentacles person working hard, and this person not really even knowing if their work is paying off. It's like, again, with that Eight of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there are people out there who are seeing your hard work and seeing what you're doing, and they actually are taking a liking to you, and they want to contribute to that. That all leads you to starting some really, really cool things. Now, whether this has to do with starting a business, maybe your ideas being recognized in your company, whatever it is, this is a really good start of something like a beautiful, not only relationship, but this is going to bring you a lot of blessings. Ooh, yes, new moon. Or not moon. It's interesting I said new moon though, and we're about to have a new moon in Libra on the 28th. I don't know. New beginnings, the Fool. So yes, this person wants to, there's someone around you who wants to mentor you, kind of show you the way. They really respect you. They see a lot of good in you. You know what, it makes me think of, I had this friend, right, who was very successful doing what he was doing, right? He had a great job, and he happened to meet this older man who definitely took a liking to him. And this older man did something in kind of like what he did, but a little different, right? Anyways, they built a really dynamic relationship. The older man later told him, like, look, I'm looking to retire my business in like the next 2 years. I have more clientele than I can even, like, I even fucking know what to do with all this stuff. Why don't you work under me, work underneath my wing. I'll train you up. I'll give you my clientele, and you can just like fucking take this on. Fast forward to now, oh boy that I know is balling and in a really good place. And again, it was because this man saw something great in him and really wanted to foster that and nurture that and work with him. And I feel like you guys have an opportunity like that too. So, you know, be very mindful. Ooh, Page of Cups. I think you guys are worried about this a little bit because the Seven of Pentacles, so this is in your hopes and fears. Seven of Pentacles is that card of sowing seed, but we don't really know the outcome yet, right? It's a little bit of this hopeful, like, ooh, I hope all the work I've been doing has been worth it, all that. But again, we don't really know. Page of Cups always brings us good news, right? This is good news coming in. This is you guys, you know, follow your gut, follow your intuition. If this feels like a good fit and this feels like a good person, you're not wrong. I feel like this person has really good intentions too, okay? Like, I feel like they aren't, like, this is someone who genuinely wants to help you because they see something amazing in you. Ace of Pentacles. I love that. That's new opportunities, new money, new everything, new abundance. And abundance comes in all forms, right? It's not just about the money. It could be in your relationships, in your, you know, in your money, in your love, in your whatever. But this is a whole new world opening up for you guys. And you guys, King of Wands, are on your way to go get it. I love this. Some of you guys, this could have to do with opening up your own business. Some of you guys, this could have to do with branching off and doing something, again, similar but different to what you were doing. Some of you guys, this has to do with, I mean, could do with so many different things. Even in dating scene. Those of you guys who are have been single, or those of you guys who maybe this death card signifies you having to finally break off something with someone that just, it wasn't going to work. It was over. It was done. You know, the King of Wands, he's very attractive. He's very flirty. He's very fun. He's very spontaneous. So even you guys may be taking on that energy, but putting it into something real, like wanting to date for real and find people who you really connect with on a deep level, right? Because everything is deep right now with this whale energy. That is deep level. Now, as added messages or advice, you guys got the Hermit, Four of Pentacles, and Four of Swords. You guys might be wanting to feel a little standoffish, especially, again, if you've gone through an abrupt breakup or something that kind of hurt your feelings, or some type of a disappointment. But also, if you want to move forward, you have to be a little open, right? Because Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, any fours in the tarot, there's no movement there. Like, there's no action, there's no growth. It's a fine, comfortable place to be in. We know where we're at, right? We're saving, or we're keeping to ourselves, or we're being held off, or, you know, closed off. We're meditating, we're being one with the universe, whatever, but there is no growth. Three of Wands. It just feels like you guys are really in this position of planning and figuring out what it is that you want to do going forward, right? And waiting for your opportunities to come. Again, your relationships with people are going to be a big deal this month. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are feeling a little standoffish, feeling a little stuck, right? Not wanting to get hurt. Pay attention to your dreams with this. You got the High Priestess that is clarifying it, right? This is all about dreamland. A lot of times High Priestess, she tells us what we need to know in our dreams. I feel like your Ten of Cups is near, closer than you think, but it's going to take some time. There's going to take some proper planning. There's going to take some real thought, right? Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he moves, he's stable, it's for sure. It's a good thing. It builds to the legacy. And overall, you guys have emotional happiness here. I feel like putting in the good work that you guys need to do now, that's going to be really good for you guys in the long run. And you guys will be going to be feeling very happy with that. Definitely trust the plug. You guys have a plug coming to you, someone who wants to help you, mentor you, show you the way, and they are going to show you the way, and they are going to open you up to all types of opportunities. So definitely keep open-minded about that. You guys got abundance mindset. So it says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Yes, so living in the moment, not getting stuck in the past and things that went wrong, and not getting too anxious and thinking too far forward, just really taking it day by day, feeling good in the moment, using your emotional guidance system as how you are moving through the world. And I think being open, right? Oopsie. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I feel like this has to do a lot with like this death energy that you guys have kind of given up, or you guys have kind of are coming out of, right? Some of you guys might have codependency issues in terms of relationship. I mean, that is a very common thing, and it looks different on everybody, right? And don't worry about this work relationship, whatever this is, whoever's showing this new opportunity in terms of work, I don't feel like that will become a codependent issue. This does feel like it's more in terms of your emotional relationships, your intimate ones. And again, kind of cutting out those bad habits that just didn't serve you well in the past. And really looking at how we are and where we are in relationships, and if we're in a place that we can even have healthy ones, because sometimes we just aren't. Sometimes we need to take a break because of things like codependency, right? So this is, you know, just a reminder, keeping it real with yourself, like before you start thinking about relationships, even if you are in a relationship, maybe where is it that I am being a little bit more codependent than I need to be, right? To a point where it's unhealthy for myself and my relationship. So definitely looking at that. I'm actually really excited for you guys. I think especially coming out of the end of the month, I think things are going to be looking really, really good. Stay close to the people who are close to you and trying to help you and see the good in you and want to help you move forward, because I feel like there's really big opportunity there, okay? So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Pisces.